What's up, guys? What's up? What is, how is, where is, why is, in Minecraft time? Is Minecraft time? What's up, guys? Hi! Welcome to chat. My music is cutting in and out real bad right now. Like, I think it's fully stopped at this point. So, I hit the go live button, right? And then I did not open Microsoft Store. I did not misclick that bad. Don't do this to me. Catch up. Come on. You can do it, computer. You can do it. Music. It's returned. Jam out. Appreciate the tunes. The second I click on Streamlabs to open and look at everything over here, it's gonna stop again, though. We're here. We're doing great things. Welcome to Minecraft. It's Monday. Minecraft Mondays. Copyright pending. Welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's having a super wonderful, fantastic Monday. I hope you all had a great week last week. I hope that you're ready to hang out with me, vibe, and, play some fucking Minecraft, guys. That's what this is really all about. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just, hope deep in my soul that the music starts back up again. Come on. Everything's moving so slow. It's because I didn't wait until the game was fully open before I started stream. That's my bad, okay? You think with all the experience I have with this mod pack at this point, that with all the experience I have with this mod pack at this point, that, dude, just play the fucking song. You can do it. I believe in you. With all this experience I have with this mod pack at this point, you'd think that I would actually be able to, fucking know how to start a stream. But that's above me, and that's above my pay grade. I did my best, and so did you, and that's what's important. We're gonna switch into Minecraft mode. Show them the game. Hey, that one worked. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that if I start playing, I almost just saved and quit the title. We start all over. We try the entire process all over again. I'm just gonna hope that if I just start playing and pretend that everything's fine, that everything is going to fix itself. I know that that's what's going to happen with the game. Because, you walk around a little bit. There. Ah. Not bad. Not bad. Is it too loud for you guys, though? I forgot to check. No, I think you're fine. No, I think you're fine. If it's not fine, tell me, but I think you're fine. Alright, welcome back to the village. What is that thing on the mini-map? Right over there. It looks like a fish. But why would they put fish on the minimap? To you too. And it's gone again. Is it the fish? Am I really looking at fish on the minimap? Okay, that's kind of fucking lame. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we're here in the village. Is this supposed to be like a cart? I swear I've played this game before. It's been a whole week since I've opened it. Let's try to figure out what we did last time. It looks like we fully got rid of the castle. That's a step in the right direction. So far, so good. And, like, I don't know. I think the brain is not recalling playing this game. Like, realistic, why does he look like that? What is with his eyes? They've never looked, who are you? Gay, why are you looking at me like that? I gotta go find another kid so I can tell you what I'm talking about. They don't normally look like that. Why is his eyes like that? I need a child! Up here! That's what my mom said one day back in 2001, and I just, like, materialized in front of her. That's where babies come from. A mommy and a daddy who love each other very much just look at each other and go, I need a child, and one just appears in front of them. The end. Anyone who told you anything else is lying. What if the only child in my entire village is gay? That's their fucking name. I didn't name them. Stop looking at me like that. I hear another one. Or maybe I just hear gay. Can I extend it a little? Are you gay? No, Rupert! Rupert! Okay, maybe they all just look like that now. They did not look like this last time. Last time everybody looked like they were trying to sleep. From children to adults. We were in the sleepy village. Let's find an adult and see if they feel like Vilia. I can't even say that. Vilia? Yeah, no, they actually look kind of alert and aware. Maybe I just, like, my game was just not with it with the villagers. I need to extend Gay's name a little bit, though, because it's making me uncomfortable. Are we gonna... What about Gaylord? I'll call him Gaylord. That feels a little bit better. That's at least a name where I'm from, you know? Okay, so we're gonna flatten this out the rest of the way. I think that's what we were trying to do. Why would this kind of stuff happen to me? And then I think this was just step one, though, was racing this castle and making it look like an actual fucking village instead of... Because the issue with the castle was that it was way too close to everything. So my options were either to get rid of the castle or to, like... Is this a fishing house? Okay. My options were to either get rid of the castle or to move every single house in this village over, like, a foot. And I didn't want to do that part. I'd rather just get rid of the castle. So we're gonna move the castle. We're gonna live in a castle still, but it's gonna be a little outside the village. Also because, like, the iron golems really just want to live in the castle, and so do the villagers. And I don't want that. I don't work well with others. I'm not great with having roommates. I say as my roommate is, like, walking around upstairs, probably can hear every word I'm saying. That's besides the point. I'm just better off alone, okay? I'm alright. But yeah, this way the villagers quit, like, walking into my house uninvited whenever they want. I've still got an itsy bitsy little bit of a tickling of a cold. I thought it was done. I thought I was free. I'll never be free, though. I made that shit up. I was saying last week, I think it was, that I wanted to be healthy again, and that's, like, my only goal is to just, like, not be sick anymore. And I was like, by next week I should be fine. I swear I've been sick the entirety of 2025, and nothing really sums up my life better than that. I think that that's gonna, like, I'm gonna be sick the entirety of 2025. That's it. That's my New Year's resolution, is to be sick. My New Year's resolution is to be sick the entirety of 2025, obviously. Obviously. What better New Year's resolution do you need? Okay, let me out. Okay, just let me out. Please. I was just trying to get rid of the log. I didn't want to be drowned. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Alright, let's get rid of this little hill, and then I need to eat food before I die. Iron Golem, you need a name. I need to name the golems. The villagers name themselves. I need to name the golems. I got a new energy drink. It's the same brand that I normally drink, but it's a new flavor. It's blue raspberry. And I feel 5. I feel like a little 5-year-old, a little baby, getting sugar rush for the first time, okay? And I'm loving it. This is not me complaining, okay? I think I want this entire mountain gone. I feel like it's kind of pointless. I think we're gonna carve it out. We don't need to go straight flat though, because I don't want to move this house. God damn, the random cobblestones in the middle of my fucking digging paths are gonna bother me. We talked about New Year's resolutions for just a second. I'm gonna jump back to that topic, just so you guys know that there was a segue there. I put some like essential oil packets in here, and I think that that's gonna make the cough significantly worse. So just like, if I look like I'm in distress, it's because I think I might be having an allergic reaction. No! 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 How did this happen? Go down. Where's the fucking... How did I get in here? Oh, fuck. Up. Let me out. Help me. Help me! Stop just watching me perish in pain, you dick! Do you know who I am? Let me out! Okay, there has to be like a hole. I had to. Okay, here we go. Okay, I was like, I had to have fallen in somewhere. I didn't just glitch through the fucking. You were no help. I didn't just glitch through the fucking floor. There had to have been a way up. Oh, I think my roommate might be home. I thought she was already, but the dogs are again losing their minds, so maybe they just made that shit up. She's got 2 dogs, and I've got 1 dog. And guess what you don't hear? The Rottweiler. Okay? He's a good boy. We started jump training. I don't know if anybody has, like, a big dog in chat or in VOD watching or whatever right now. But I've got a Rottweiler named Percy, for people who don't know. And he, you know, for the most part, pretty okay dog, okay? Like, he gets shit done, you know? He's actually trained himself, because I pass out sometimes, and he's trained himself to catch me. Before I even know that I'm passing out, he'll walk up, he'll run up to me and start, like, trying to help me down onto the ground. And then he will go get people if I actually pass out. Like, it's so weird that, like, the things that dogs are able to do without any training. No training, none. He just started doing it randomly, okay? Boy just knows. But yeah, he's a pretty good dog. Like, he's got a lot of skills. Keeping his fucking paws on the floor when somebody comes into the house is not one of them. We're working on it. Okay. And I actually just started doing, like, an actual training regimen with him where we're trying to get him to not jump on people when they walk in the house. Specifically me, because I have, like, a straight... the scratch isn't even a scratch. It is, like, a whole-ass bruise going down my leg in the shape of a scratch. Is it getting dark outside? Why are we coming in here? Get the fuck out of my house! I live here! Alethea! I can't read. You ever just look at a word and know that that's not gonna come out right? I'm learning my limits, okay? And that's the best bet. Alethea, don't look at me like that. Keep those eyebrows down. Gaylord? See, it's a lot better. It's a... It's a lot better saying Gaylord, asking, are you Gaylord, than asking, are you gay? Okay. Just feels a bit abrupt, honestly. Oh my goodness. I might need to actually take these packets out of my room. I don't really want to. But they're getting into the chest cavity, and I think it's just because I'm sick. I bet it wouldn't matter at all if I wasn't sick. Or maybe I'm allergic. We'll figure that out. If I go into anaphylactic shock, somebody call my mom. It's nothing. I'm sure I'm fine. Do you like Sky? Do you like the new courtyard? It's good. It's gonna amount to something, Sky. Unlike you. My roommate's name is Sky, and every time I say anything mean to that fucking villager, I'm so worried she's gonna overhear it and think that I'm being a dick. I am being a dick, but it's to fictional people. I feel like it's okay to bully NPCs. I feel like that's the best way to get it out. That's why I bully HP. Because he is an NPC. Whitney and Rupert. See, most of them got such normal fucking names, and then I got... Let me sleep. It is so dark enough for this shit. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on now. Rest easy, sweet summer child, and remember. Watch the sunrise? Okay, I guess it really isn't that dark outside. It barely slithered. Go to bed, Gaylord. I'm gonna get a name tag and rename that child. Come on. Get rid of all the cobble. Alright. I feel like it's been dark. It's dark. It's dark. It's dark. I can sleep now. I can sleep now. Let me sleep. We're gonna stand right here on the edge of the well and just watch the sunset. This would be a nice stream. The sun is glitching. Just a stream of the sun setting forever. With 8-bit music in the background. It's really, really trying to set. It's like, we kind of jumped the gun. We need to slow down a little bit. Take it back a couple frames, guys. Okay, dark enough to sleep? I want to get like I want to do like a horror mod series. I think that'd be cool. But what I would want to do is I would want to get people in. I would want to make the mod pack, let people join, and not tell them what mods were in it. I think that could be fun. Sorry, I have a hook where I hang my water bottle now, and whenever I put it on the hook, I knock it off my computer. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but I knock it off the computer, and it makes the loudest but most satisfying ding noise. Alright, let's plow through this fucking concrete. I went out the other night, as a grown-up does, and I went to, like, a couple bars. And my friend, I don't normally, like, drink, okay? But I was, you know, we were celebrating, so I went out, it was for a birthday thing or whatever, and I just, like, ran into this, like, group of people, and they started trying to, like, talk shit in Spanish, and I'm just like, I know just enough words, and I just started, I think I scared them. I legitimately think I scared them. And what's really funny is my Spanish isn't good, and my Spanish, like, the accent I have when I'm speaking Spanish is even worse, and I think I made it even more dramatic when I did this bit, okay? Because I was just I'm just being a silly, goofy guy at this point, okay? And they say something about, my friend, and I turned, and I was just like, oh, ¿tú hablo español? Y tú, ¿cómo estás, amigos? Like, I really amped it up. I amped up the white in my voice, okay? I had to. It was for the plot, and it was for the bit. And they laughed, and that was also the goal, okay? Come on, pick it up. Pick it up! I just like picking on people in public. I really do. We went with, my one friend's younger sister, okay? And these guys were, like, really trying to get her to talk to them. And she had, at this point, already said multiple times that she wasn't interested. They were brothers, too. She had, at multiple points, had said that she wasn't interested and, like, asked them to, like, just, like, leave her alone, right? But they just kept going. And I did, you know, what every single big sisters in this situation would do. And just started making them uncomfortable. We asked nicely first. We're like, actually, nah. She specifically, because it was mainly towards her. She was like, nah, like, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm hanging out with my friends. Thanks, though. Like, if you could just, like, give us some space, please, right? Like, that kind of thing. And they completely blew her off. Sometimes, guys. And then I just started going, every time they started talking to her, I would just, like, squeeze in between them and be like, hey, hey, and then just keep saying hey. That's the one bit. That's called, I didn't have time to think of a way to get out of this situation, so I'm just gonna say one word over and over again. Hey, 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 hey. Just over and over again. That's the bit. Try that next time. I don't know how well it would work if you were actually the one getting hit on, but it works really well when they're not trying to talk to you. A telescope? No, it's a fluid pipe. I don't even know what to do with that shit. I don't know what half the shit in this fucking mod pack is. I just live... I think the telescope is actually 3 copper. I just live and breathe, kinda, a little bit. Breathing is hard right now. I kind of, like, literally want to pop a window because it's... the, like, essential oil packet thing that I did earlier is not resonating well in my chest. And what's worse is I think I stopped being sick for a second. I think I had, like, 3 days where I was just like, you know what? I feel good. The nose is not running anymore. The chest feels alright. And then I went back to work, and I totally caught something else. And it's not just me. I feel like everybody I know is sick right now. Everybody. Everyone's a little icky. It's just part of the gig right now. That's just being alive today. But I've literally been icky since the beginning of 2025. Too sick. Not fun. I don't know who, remember, oh, I completely started this conversation earlier, got distracted by something, and didn't come back to it. I don't know who remembers, but at the beginning of this year, I was talking about New Year's resolutions, right? And one of my resolutions was, I thought that was a weird noise you made that did not sound like a villager. It sounded like somebody just said, hey, in my ear. One of my New Year's resolutions was to read 12 books this year, okay? And the first book I read was Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I kind of started it. I think I didn't start it until the beginning of January. I was going to say I think I started it towards the end of December, but I don't think I actually did. I think I did start at the beginning of January. You're scaring me. Give me space. So I finally finished that book a couple days ago. Great book, by the way. Loved it. Kind of made me tear up at the end. Not because of, like, the way it ended or anything. It ended very happy. It just made me tear up because I wish we could live in a world like that. I wish that, like, you know, anything that happened in that book seemed even remotely realistic after the year we had, right? You know? Just, like, something like that. For anybody who's read the book will know exactly what I'm talking about. Or if you could just Google how the book ends if you want to know that badly. But I'm just, like, the idea that something like that could happen in my lifetime, crazy. Cannot imagine. Give me the dirt block. Give me the dirt block. I think it went into a different inventory slot. I was gonna say, give me the fucking dirt block. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay, right. Alright, okay. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm not disappointed with it. We're gonna make, like, an actual courtyard type thing at some point. But that's really not the priority, okay? Priority is to make the rest of the village, first of all, look functional. We need it to chill a little bit. Is this a fisherman's hut? Because if it's a fisherman's hut, I'm getting rid of it anyway. No, it's not a fisherman's hut. I don't know why I had to dig up the ground to tell me that. I don't really like the level that these two houses are on. I might get rid of them and move them down a level. We'll come back to whether or not I care that much about the situation or not. Step 1 is to get rid of all the villagers, the fisherman huts, and replace them with, like, farming land, because this village had none. I got rid of a fishing hut and made a farmland right there. And before that, there was none. They just simply did not exist. So we're gonna go through. I know for a fact that this one's a fisherman's hut, so we're gonna start by tearing this one down. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I found my old Wattpad account. I did not finish the story. Hang on. We're starting from the beginning of my last story about reading books, because I didn't finish it, and I'm upset that I can't keep a fucking straight line in my brain. A fucking straight line in my brain, okay? That was on purpose. You did not just hear a glitch. That was just me existing. Energy drink. Any Blahoozles. So, red, white, and royal blue. Okay. And it took me, I literally finished it like last week, which is not really meeting the read 12 books this year goal, okay? Like, I should have already read 2 books by now, you know? So I was like, okay, here's what I'm thinking. We need to go to an old reliable. Because the reason I want to do this is because I used to love reading so much. I used to be obsessed. I used to read like well over 200 books a year without any problems at all, okay? And I miss the fire in my eyes and the love in my soul, okay? I want to feel that way again. Call it nostalgia if you want. I don't think it's nostalgia, though. I think it's legitimately just, like, looking for something to give me joy in this cold, dark world at this moment, okay? I need to disassociate the right way, okay? So I was like, okay, I think what we need is an oldie but a goodie. We need to reread a book that we love, okay? So I'm in my head, I'm just like, okay, what's a book that I liked a lot when I read it? Have read more than once, ideally, okay? That I know I love. And I will get a kick out of reading again. And I was like, Vampire Academy? No, that one was kind of recent. Though I think it did just get knocked up my to-read list. I think I'm going to come back to it at some point. I want to read a book I haven't read first. And then I'm going to come back to the idea of rereading an old book series. But I was like, no, first of all, kind of a long series to start with. And also, just like, I feel like I've read that one recently. Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, whatever you want to call it. That's another one where I'm just like, absolutely, it sounds like a great idea. Maybe a little farther down the line, though, because I feel like I just read that book. I mean, I don't think I read a single book in all 2024. But, it's still recent enough, okay? Let's think a little bit farther back, okay? And I settled on a book that might disappoint some people. But it was my favorite book when I was younger. It was actually the first book I ever read. So before I tell you what the book is, I'm gonna just preface this with a cute little story. Obviously, it wasn't the first book I ever read, but it was like the first novel that I had ever read. So, the year's 2011, okay? And me and my friend Mackenzie are doing a book contest at school. Now, the contest isn't to read the most books. No. We recently discovered that we can read larger books. Specifically her. She had discovered at this point that she can read large books. I said that I knew that I could read a larger book than her, and she said that she didn't think I could, and that she was going to go find the largest book in the library, and she was going to beat me and read that, okay? And I said that I would find a larger book and I would read it, and we were like, who's gonna finish the book first? And it would depend on who had a larger book and who would finish it first, was how the contest was going to go. I forgot to go to the school library that day, okay? And it was a Friday, and I knew that she already had the book. I don't remember what book she picked out. It was I think it was called Doll, or Dollhouse or something like that. Pretty significantly big book. She was a little bit of a cheater though for that, because Doll is mostly pictures. Big book, mostly pictures. A lot of the pages are pictures, which wasn't really the goal. We were trying to go for I mean, it is a chapter book and a novel type thing, but a lot of pages were pictures still. And I feel like that's a little bit unfair. You know, we're gonna have to call refs on that one, on the competition. Because technically we decided that she did beat me. Because we both read our respective books in a weekend. Though, we didn't do a test either, okay? For all I know, she didn't actually read the book, but that's not here or there, okay? I can't call her up today and be like, hey, yo, tell me the truth, did you actually read this book in a weekend like you said you did? Who knows, okay? But point is, I got home from school, realized that I forgot, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? She's gonna beat me. I don't have a way to get to a library or anything this weekend, right? And I was just like, I need a big book. I need just any book that looks significantly large that I can read, and I will read it all in this one weekend, and no one will ever be able to stop me. So I go over to my mom's bookshelf. 10 years old again. And I'm like, Percy Jackson? No, that's not long enough. I need to think outside the box. So I start looking at this book, and I'm like, this one. This one's a big book. And my mom loves it. She's read it multiple times. I've seen her read it, right? So, this has to be a good book. I'm gonna read it, right? I sat down and read that thing in that weekend, okay? I don't think I did anything else the rest of the weekend. I think I literally just sat and read this book. And I loved it. I loved it so much that I almost finished the second one that weekend, okay? I brought that second one to school with me. And my teacher was worried. My teacher called my mom, and my mom's like, yeah, I know. Kids, am I right? My mom's like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Do I look like I get paid enough for this shit? She's liking it. She likes the book, and she's reading, okay? Do you know how hard it was to get her to pick up a fucking book? Let her. Anyway, the book is Twilight. Yeah. I gotta clear my nose. I'm just gonna pass away real fast. I have to clear my nose again. I literally took a breath and was right back where I started. Ugh, it hurts to breathe. Gotta love it. But yeah, I'm rereading Twilight. And guys, like I said, it took me 2 months to read Red, White, and Royal Blue. Very short book, may I say. Good book, short book. But it took me 2 months to sit and actually read it. Part of it, I just had a lot going on in 2020, in 2020, what was the year? In 2024, I mean, in the beginning of 2025, I just had a lot going on, right? That's definitely part of the problem for this situation. Part of it is just that, like, I don't know, I wasn't super motivated, and it was a good book. Like, I'm not dissing Red, White, and Royal Blue. I would never, okay? That book is fucking amazing, okay? But I just couldn't find the momentum that I needed. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to our roots. We're gonna start with the first novel we ever read, and we're gonna remind ourselves what we love reading. And guys, I remember why I love reading. This book is so fucking good. Okay, look, you can diss it all you want! We're allowed to have differing opinions! Twilight's a good fucking book. It's a weird book. It's a weird book. It's a weird book. There are lots of shit that happen in it that make me go... There are a lot of shit that happen in it that make me go... Like the Renesmee and the Jacob thing, that's weird. I didn't like that. If I was a Skyrim character and Stephanie Meyer was the playable character that they told me that they made this choice for their characters, it would appear with my name in the corner that said Jasmine didn't like that, okay? Like, it takes a hit, okay? But it's so funny, okay? And when you watch if you've only watched the movies, you won't be able to understand what I mean when I say that, because they don't make the movies funny. They don't. They cut all the best lines out of the movies, guys. If you like to read, and you haven't read Twilight because you didn't like the movies, I suggest you give it a shot. Because it's so funny. And I follow some TikTok creators that, like, discuss Twilight a lot. I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry, because I do really love her shit. But she, specifically, her main focus is making fun of Twilight. But in the way that I make fun of Twilight, okay? We're like, yeah, we still love it, and it's still super good. But it's got its flaws. We've all got our flaws. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody has those days. To quote the famous poet of our time, Miley Cyrus, who I don't even think wrote that song. Growing up is realizing that all your favorite artists probably didn't write their songs. All those artists that you like as a kid, they probably didn't write them. Especially if they were Disney. If they're Disney, probably didn't do that. They probably didn't do that. I'm not trying to break your heart here, but the odds aren't really in your favor here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have done that. Really do, like, right here? Right here feel good? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Stop it. Bring it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it was 7 by what again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 by 9. 7 by 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Solid. This is how math works, guys. This is for dimensions. This is boxing. This is mining the craft. Okay, for being honest, this is mining the craft. I know that some of you guys might not be used to seeing a pro Minecrafter on your streams, okay? But this is what we call mining the craft, okay? It's pretty simple. It's not simple. I was gonna say it's pretty simple, but it's just pretty simple for me as somebody who has harnessed their skills for this long. Cheers. It's just simple for me as somebody who's harnessed their skills for this long. See, what people don't realize when they get into Minecraft is it's not a kid's game. It's really not. It's a common misconception among Minecrafters in total. Please just let the bit go. Don't stop me. I'm having a good time. It's a pretty common misconception among Minecrafters and people who don't Minecraft at all that this is a kid's game. It's not a kid's game. This is a sport. This is a sport that has been crafted, no pun intended, and built upon over the decades. Okay, and I feel like at this point I can officially call myself a pro Minecrafter. I'm thinking about entering some tournaments soon. I would fuck that up. Don't actually recommend that shit to me. Like, and you know, anybody who comes to me with any sort of like questions about Minecraft, I'm glad to answer it. Okay, I know everything there is to know. I've honed my skills and my beliefs. I don't think that's the right word. I've honed my skills and my practice since the game released on demo on the Xbox. Okay, like I've been here since the beginning. Okay, and anyone who comes at me with a challenge, I always happily accept. And when I beat them, you know, I just have to tell them straight up, get on my level 17. But yeah, that's for that. I've been watching a lot of they're Zach and Danny, I think is their name. I don't know why I know their TikTok name, but I don't remember the girl who makes Twilight content. Probably because right now Zach and Danny are on my For You page every day with that cup game, and she popped up on my For You page today, but before that it had been fucking months since I'd seen her shit. But yeah, I've been watching Zach and Danny, and I feel like that their brand of humor is just like, it's really tickling something up in the head. Okay, they're the way that they treat the cup game, that's like a cup bouncing ball game, the way they treat it like it's a professional sport, I just think it's so funny for some reason. It's definitely because I'm simple. I am looking for a handful of things. Actually, I'd take a hoe, which I think I actually have. Do I have a hoe? Not in my inventory. Okay, I'll take a hoe. I'll take a bucket. I'll take some wheat seeds. Give me that. Bucket of hoe. I need that. Bucket of hoe. Where is the hoe? Shout it if you see it. I know I have one. I did not fucking break my hoe already. I'm not seeing it. Bullshit. Which one of these fuckers stole my hoe? Which one of you motherfuckers stole my hoe? I keep my voice down. My roommate probably thinks I'm the weirdest human being. She definitely doesn't know what to make of me. I guess I have another fucking hoe. You know, these hoes ain't loyal. I thought it was funny. I really think it's great that you guys have the ability to see when I'm clipping, because my fucking mini-map pops really big. It's good to know that you could tell when I'm having a good time. When I hear myself and go, that's pretty funny. I like that that's shareable with you guys. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I swear there was a point to that Twilight story. I'm almost done with it. I think I probably will finish it either today or tomorrow. especially since I'm not streaming or anything tomorrow, I might put some time aside to read it. I've been reading it when I donate plasma, and I only have gone to donate plasma once since I started the book, and I'm already almost done with it. Like, it's kind of insane, if we're being honest with ourselves, how much I've sat and read this book. And a little sad, because like I said, I hadn't read Red, White, and Royal Blue before, and I took so long to finish it. But my brain goes, repetition? Peace? Don't ruin their crops. The fuck? Repetition? Peace? It's been so long since I've known those words. And now I'm stuck here. I think that's really what it comes down to, is I'm just looking for a little bit of comfort in these trying times. And this is comforting to me, is for being able to repeat. I know what's gonna happen, you know? And I'm also really working on, because I know for a fact that I probably haven't read Twilight since probably like 2015, 2016, right? And I know for a fact that I definitely skipped most of the book, right? Like, we've all been there, you know? They're all walking so funny right now. We've all been, like, reading a book and then just, like, skipped whole paragraphs and just gone to dialogue. That's the kind of reader I was when I was younger, unfortunately. Hey guys, look what that is. we've all been there. We've all been there. We've all done that, right? Skipping entire paragraphs, sometimes whole pages. Whole pages? No, just me. No, just me. Are you sure? No, I literally did that all the time. I would just skip like entire. If it wasn't like dialogue, a lot of times I would skip it. Maybe like the first chapter, like the first paragraph of a book, and then like of a chapter. The first paragraph of a chapter, and then the dialogue bits. I would just read that. And, you know, it got the point across. Sometimes I'd have to go back, and I'd have to reread a paragraph if I wasn't sure what was happening anymore. But I skipped a lot. I skipped around a lot. So I'm really trying to sit down, and I think, like, if I really, really put a lot of effort into not skipping, I should be able to read the entire book without any problems. But we'll see. We'll see. Reading is hard. It takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, okay? I'm doing my bestest. But I'm feeling that childhood wonder and joy and optimism and hope, okay? Like, it's so good to be back. It's so good to be back in the game, okay? And I needed, like, a good hobby like that to get my brain juices flowing again. Because I definitely felt myself getting in a rut, and I hate when that happens, okay? When you know that, like, you're, like, it's just, I just didn't feel creative anymore. And I used to write, too. And I kind of want to get back into that. But writing feels like an extra fucking, whew. Lord knows. We'll see. I definitely got lots of ideas still. I was told I was good at it. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, speaking of writing, I kind of started this story and then stopped because I literally said, I'm gonna finish one story before I jump to another fucking topic. Hut. I already been to that hut. But yeah, I found my old Wattpad account. And upon finding it, immediately privated it. So good luck finding it now, bitches. I saw that shit. I literally read the username, and then I read the fucking, tagline, okay? And I went, no. I didn't need to read anything else. I didn't need to know. That stopped being my business. I did read it after I hit the private button. Pick up the seed. Okay, it's a different kind of seed. That's why I wasn't picking it up. It looked like it, though. Give me the seeds. I'm digging for trouble. Okay, there ain't no fucking way that not one of these were wheat seeds. Thank you. You gotta be so careful with this laggy game. Boop. I think that if I did do the Let's Play series, though, like making my friends play random mod packs and not telling them what's in it, the thing is that somebody else would need to run it, because I don't think that I could stream and run a Minecraft server at the same time. I don't think my computer can do that yet. We're working on it. We found out that my computer didn't have a hard drive recently, and it's just running off of an SSD. I think is what it's called. And that really upset my sister. She found out that my computer was just running off of an SSD drive, and she was like, how does your computer do anything? And I'm like, skill, and skill alone, really. One time my fucking coolant was spilling out all over. I can throw these? Rupert, you want a job? Give me like 5 minutes, I got you a job. You wanna be the new farmer, Rupert? I don't know. I didn't mean to give him that. Or I hit him. No. I don't know what happened there. Did he just drop an emerald? Mariko, I'm really confused, and I'm sorry if I caused you harm. I don't know if I did or not, though. I feel like if I hit him, he would be mad, right? I don't want to purposely piss off the iron golems, but I kind of want to know what just happened. And the best way to do that is by experimentation, you know? Anyway, back to the original topic at hand. I found my old Wattpad account, immediately privated it. Was not anyone's business anymore. But then afterwards I opened it up and I read it. And I realized that no one under the age of 16 should have access to the internet. Like, you can watch whatever you want. I don't think you should be able to post. Because that shit's forever, okay? Yes, I privated the Wattpad account and I made the stories unlisted, okay? But what if somebody, like, read that shit and they saved it and now somebody has a copy of it, okay? And I have to live with that. It's not even that it's bad, right? Like, it's not bad. The story itself, can you give me some fucking space? What the fuck, bro? Like, the writing itself, not horrible. I don't know how to spell the word until, is something I learned real fast. Okay, so that was difficult for me, especially because apparently I just really loved the word until, and I spelled it untail every single time. No hesitation, no. Every single time I spelled it untail. Fuck if I know why. I was 14. Like, I shouldn't have known how to spell until. Writing itself wasn't bad. The topics of the story, a bit questionable, okay? I was 14 years old. Shouldn't have been writing about things like that. Not really. Not really. I bet if my mom would have found my Wattpad account, I would have lost my phone forever. I never would have been allowed to leave my house again. I would have been on house arrest for the rest of forever. Give me that. And to this day, you wouldn't know my name because she never would have let me out on the internet again. She'd be holding me captive to this day if she read some of the shit that was on there. It was not, no bueno, guys. No bueno. Give me a new farmer! Was disappointed in me and myself. I also found Josie's old Wattpad, which, by the way, she didn't private for anybody who thinks that they could go through the effort of trying to find her shit. Hers is still up. But yeah, a couple of things. I had a... Oh, are you gonna take the job? Rupert, are you interested? We're hiring. Rupert, we're hiring. Oh, Rupert, I knew that you'd love this job. Welcome, please. Accept my greatest welcomings. Is this building a fishery? Because we gotta get rid of all the fisheries. That's my main goal today. No, not a fishery. Is fishery the word that I'm looking for, or did I make this shit up? Not a fishery. We don't allow fisheries in my village. There's no point. This isn't a landlocked. This village is landlocked. There's a small river that ends here. Like, we don't need this. Just fucking plant gardens like normal people, please. Here's a fishery. Here's a fishery. And a fisherman. Not both of those things. Jung, you can't. Jung, we gotta find you something better to do here. Is this also a fishery? I don't think this one is. I also am not convinced that fishery is a word. Hey, Siri! Hey, Siri! Define fishery.
Fishery means a place where fish are reared for commercial purposes.
I don't know if that would be considered the right word, but fishery is a word. I didn't fuck up that bad. Fishery is a word, guys. Can't at me anymore. Okay, where was that fishery? I'm sticking to my guns, okay? It's a fishery. I think it's this one right here. It's not. Down here? This one? Yeah. Hey up. I'm here to gut your house. I suggest you find a new job. You're both fishermen! I don't know what's here that is making you guys know to fish, but, we're getting rid of it. Okay? Is it just the barrels? I don't remember what fishermen need. I don't know why I'm not using this. Okay, yeah, the barrels. The barrels make fish. Barrels make fishermen, okay? Remember that. If you ever want to deter fishermen from entering your properties, you can get rid of the barrels. I suggest switching to chests, personally, but to each their own with what you want to do to replace your storage options. Just know that barrels do tend to attract fishermen. And, you know, not everybody can handle what it takes to take care of a fisherman, you know? You need to be able to provide them with the bait that they need and have the time and patience. I like the fact that there's a little mushroom growing on the top of their house. That's pretty cute. You have to have the time and the patience that it takes to, you know, care for one. They tend to disappear for days on end. Most of them tend to be out from sunrise to sunset, and when they get back, they're hungry, so you have to be able to supply them with a decent meal. They'll take just about anything that you feed them, you know, like you can hand them a piece of stale bread and they'll be thankful and happy about it, but that's not really the best way to take care of your fishermen. You're gonna want to give them a balanced meal every time that they come home, and preferably have one packed for them, so that way when they do go out for the day, they can have something to eat while they're gone, and then hopefully, if you're lucky, you'll be able to wake up before they leave and give them meals before they take off too. And you know, that's the kind of commitment that's just like really hard for people to take on these days, especially, you know, most people work full time. We live in a society, you know, that requires both people, everybody in the household to have jobs. So unless you really think that you have what it takes to put that time aside to take care of a fisherman properly, I definitely recommend making sure that you do what you can to limit their interactions with you, specifically entering your house. And like I said in the beginning of this rant, the best way I could think of to limit the ability for a fisherman to enter your house and your abode and your spaces is to get rid of the barrels, because barrels definitely have an effect on fishermen, and it really drags them in. So if you really are committed to keeping a fisherman, just make sure that you keep in mind the things that I listed before about, like, making sure that you give them the proper diet. And, you know, they may not want to be, but they are social creatures, these fishermen. So you're going to want to be able to keep up with that. Those needs, especially since they're gone on the water all day long. They come back, they're not gonna say anything about it, but they're gonna want your company when they come home. So it's a lot of being able to compromise your needs to match the needs of your fishermen. Okay, so you're gonna want to be able to be awake when they leave in the morning, and to be awake when they come home at night. That way they get the socialization they need, and you can make sure that you're caring for your fishermen properly, of course. Of course. That went on a lot longer than I meant it to. You ever just get too engrossed in a bit? You ever just go, oh, this will be funny, and then not be able to stop? I feel like it's most things that I've been through. But yeah, in conclusion, I don't want fishermen. I don't. First of all, I get nothing from them. I can fish. I can fish just fine. Okay? I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't even need to fish is another thing. It's like, I don't fish, personally. I don't do anything. The only reason I fish is to get cats. And if I really need to get a cat, I'll go get a cat. Right? Like, I don't need to go through all that. Just not worth it. The salmon were not always on the map, and now that they are on the map, it kind of bothers me. What I need is good old-fashioned farmers, okay? Farmers are useful. They actually have a role. Okay? Farmers and librarians. Librarians give you the good books, okay? Fletchers is another one that's actually useful because I can get arrows out of them without having to actually make arrows, and I hate making arrows, but I love having arrows because I love shooting the bows. Call me Odysseus because I'm a skilled archer. I'm a skilled archer who's not good at leading people and a lot better off on their own. I say that, but I would consider myself the leader of the Spooky Boys. Not like in the ways that matter, in the ways that aren't fun. Big! Oink for me. Oink for me. He's not gonna oink. Do I even have you guys able to hear the game? He oinked! I've been reacting to noises that you guys can't even hear. I really love that for me. That also means for my VOD viewers that you have not been able to hear. That's not it. You're about to hear that thing twice. There we go. We're about to hear music twice there. Now you should be able to actually hear the game, which is important. Maybe. I don't know. Depends who you ask and who you are. Okay, we got rid of the wood. Now we get rid of everything else. But yeah, I just really want Fletchers, librarians, and then farmers, of course, their goal is to repopulate the village. Because when I got in here, there was only like 4 villagers living this entire fucking place. And it's no wonder there was only 4 villagers living here. They didn't have any farms. 0. Zilch. So we're replacing all the fisherman huts. They're completely fucking pointless anyway. And then I'm gonna go through and replace anything else that I look at and I'm just like, not needed! Not fucking necessary! I also got told that I kept on doing a British accent when I went out with my friends the other day. It's not purpose. And I don't even really consider it a British accent. Because if you hear that and you think it's British, that's on you. I just consider it a silly voice. It's my haha funny voice. It's the voice my pickaxe broke. It's the voice I use when I'm trying to be silly. Okay, we're back at it. Me and my great hammer. Here to do crimes. Pick up all this, put this into there, and then throw that. What did I need? A pickaxe. Pickaxes are useful. Make one of those. Hope it's a good one. It's fine, is what I've gathered. It's alright. I don't really want this either. I say that I needed stuff for pickaxes and then proceed to throw one of the ingredients, not pickaxes, you know what? Done. Proceed to throw one of the ingredients for arrows, was the word I was really trying to make there. Had to give up on that sentence and then reevaluate. Alright, finished tearing down this fucking house. You ready to pick up a lot of blocks at once? Nice. Solid click-clack noises. 10 out of 10. I saw a TikTok video the other day. I think it was sent to me, actually, of this person who has a sensory room. And they, like, place blocks and, like, walk on certain blocks and, like, open and close doors. Yes. Good soup. Where are you? The soup store! Why are you at the soup store? I don't know! I need to watch that whole video again. It's one of those audios that live in my head rent-free. Everybody's got one, okay? Everybody's got an audio that lives rent-free in their head. It's getting a little dark outside. I have to clear my nose again. Everybody's got a handful. Everybody's got a book. I should start making an actual, like, playlist called Videos That Live in My Head Rent-Free. And every single time there's a video that I'm just like, this is going to be a new vocal stim for a minute. Every time I see one of those videos, I gotta add it to the fucking playlist. The best try not to laugh challenge. My own. I make my own playlist of videos that I know are funny. Doesn't matter what your opinions are. I know they're funny. And then I try not to laugh at my own shitty sense of humor. I made a TikTok on my alt account recently, and I wasn't trying to do anything funny with it, okay? It was just supposed to be all of my most recent like, post on Blue Sky. It was like tweets on Blue Sky. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's supposed to be one of all of my most recent posts on Blue Sky. And I wasn't like trying to hide what it was, right? I even said my favorite post on Blue Sky so far, right? And someone in the comments was like, I see what you did there. And I'm like, I did a thing? And they're like, it's all your own tweets. And I'm like, yeah. I did it with like the AI audio voice, and I put the backdrop as, I need to get these out of my fucking hand, because I'm just tossing them willy-nilly. I put it to the backdrop of fucking Subway Surfers, like, I went all out for it, okay? But I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just, like, posting my shit. So I don't really have a whole lot of followers on Blue Sky. Blue Sky's not great for, like, growth, to be fair. If you're looking for growth, Twitter might be your best bet, but I don't like Twitter. Every time I get on Twitter, I get off of it upset. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth that energy. And really, all the interactions I get on Twitter are either people who are being mean or graphic designers. Or my friends. My friends are great, and I miss having our cute little interactions on Twitter that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I get most of them on Blue Sky now, so it's fine. I live. This feels like I didn't count well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cut it across. Do the same thing, but with style. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I should plan a time soon to bring Aika downstairs for a stream. Maybe that's what we'll do next Monday. Next Minecraft Monday. We'll bring Aika down for a stream. I don't do it a whole lot because I'm really nervous that he's gonna fly fucking into this, like, because he now is all the way upstairs, so I have to find a way to get him downstairs without him fucking hurting himself, okay? Because he makes me nervous sometimes. He gets scared and he does things that aren't very safe. So what I think I'll have to do is I'll have to get his cage, his travel cage that I usually do for taking him outside. Maybe I put him in that and then transport him downstairs via travel cage. Maybe then we'll be able to be fine. But when I do that, you're not allowed to be mean to me about the travel cage. I only use it for exactly what I said I use it for, when we go outside, okay? He sits in his little box, and I sit in the sun, and we both just suck up the good old rays, okay? That's it. That's all it's for. His actual cage, I think you guys have seen before. It's a pretty decent-sized cage. His travel cage ain't that big. He's also got a my cage is being cleaned cage, which is a separate cage for when I'm deep cleaning his cage and he can't be out. Please let me out. Please, I don't want to drown. Please? Okay. Brother's got 3 different cages for 3 separate activities. The cleaning cage is a bigger cage that's hard to carry, but I can move it in the event that I need to move it. I thought I was getting a bloody nose. I don't know, something in my it was just like blood. Oh, okay, let's cut this up. Let's do this shit. We're pros. Pro gamers. Pro gamer strats. That's me. I finally found... So I use the same artist. Hang on, let me look at their name. For all of my Minecraft hardcore videos. My modded Minecraft hardcore videos so far. It is by X Deverucci. And he does 8-bit fantasy and adventure. This song particularly is called Mysterious Dungeon. And I've been using his stuff pretty constantly on, but I've been using it the YouTube, no, go back. I've been using the YouTube video he's got posted where it's like, or they've got posted, I don't know, I don't want to assume, but they've got a YouTube video posted where it's like 8-bit, mystery adventure music, right? But I don't have YouTube Premium, so, you know, fuck me. I get ads a lot. Went through the effort and I found it on, Apple Music because I am old. And I listen to Apple Music. I get picked on a lot for that. Everybody's like, you listen to Apple Music? Fucking boomer. It's not a boomer thing, it's a millennial thing, first of all. I know boomers. One of them got really into pickling recently. That's so funny. It's HP, by the way. HP, who is not a boomer, but I like to pick on him for being one. he got really into pickling recently, and this is, I swear this is relevant to other shit happening, okay? So, when he said that to me, my first thought was, that sounds like something my dad would do. And then Kessie goes, I'm surprised that our dad doesn't pickle yet. And I'm like, I think we could get him into it subconsciously. And we've started to plant the seeds, okay? Because we went over and he was going on and on about how he didn't have anything to do all day. Because our dad's a little sick at this point, right? And can't really get out or move around too much. So he just like hangs around at his house all the time. And we go over when we can, but like realistically, we're grown adults with our own lives. We can't be there every single fucking day of the week. And he's got people who live with him. He's just getting a little tired of them. He's a grumpy old man. And he said that, like, he's like, I just wish that I had something to do all day besides sit around the house. And I'm just like, have you considered pickling? And I said it without missing a beat, okay? He's like, I just wish I had something to do besides sitting all around the house. And I just went, have you considered pickling? And Kessie lost her fucking shit. It was good. It was a good bit. How is it not dark yet? Did it already get dark? I don't even know. I know that villager's getting too far away from home. He's gonna get hurt. Let's go visit the ducks. Ducky Momo! Ducky Momo! Ducky! ¿Cómo estás, duck? I don't know the word for duck. What is duck in Spanish?
In Spanish, duck is pato.
Pato. ¿Cómo estás, pato? What am I standing in? Grass. I didn't like that box. ¿Cómo estás, pato? ¿Cómo estás? Bien, pato. Pato bien. Pato bien. This pato wanted to be pet too. Pato bien. Sometimes when Percy's being bad, I call him a gato, but it's like he knows what it means. He gets really offended. Oh my gosh. You guys know how dogs, like, when they do something wrong, they look so guilty? You know that little act that dogs put on whenever they fuck up? Like that, you know that thing that dogs do? Yeah. Percy was doing that yesterday. It was time for him to go to bed, and I had been in my room for a little while at this point, but Percy and I have a nighttime routine where he goes potty, and then he goes to his crate, he gets his baby. We have a whole thing, I say, como, donde es tu bebé? And he goes and gets his baby, and I say, buenas noches, bebé, and then he goes and puts his baby to bed. I don't know why I only speak to my dog in Spanish. He doesn't need to know English. I'm the only person he talks to, okay? He doesn't know English, so that way if anybody ever tries to use his fucking commands against me, he doesn't know how to do anything in English. It's also just good practice for me, okay? But yeah, I go like, donde es tu bebé? And he goes and gets his little baby. And I say, buenos noches, bebé. And he goes and puts his baby in his crate. And then I put him in his crate for the night. And then in the morning, he goes outside and we repeat the process, okay? Pretty simple bedtime routine for a dog, okay? It could be more extravagant. I could do more. I don't, okay? But I called him up. I came out of my room and I went to his, because we keep the house kind of divided because we don't want my dog and her dogs together, because my dog is a fucking 75-pound Rottweiler and her dogs are fucking little 10-pound beanie babies. And it's just not a good idea to leave them together unattended. So whenever we're not actively around, we keep them separated, and my dog stays in like the den and basement area, and her dog stays in like the kitchen living room area, okay? So I come out of my room, which is on the other side of the kitchen living room area, and I walk up to the baby gate, and I'm just like, Precious! Vamos, Puerto! Right? And he looks at me like he killed a cat. He looks at me like he committed some unforgivable crime, and that if I found out, I would never forgive him. And I'm just like, Vamos, Perseus, let's go! And he continues to stare at me like that, and I'm like, Percy, go to the door. And then he gets... I don't know how to say your name. Can you quit walking up to me randomly? Thank you. He gets up, but he does that thing that, like, hang on, I feel like I want to show you guys the walk. I mean, I'm wearing my PJ pants though, so just don't, okay? So he does that thing, okay? We're just like, bring in the chair. He does that thing. He's like, And I'm like, Percy, what the fuck did you do? I'm like, Percy, what happened? Percy, what happened? And he just like walks up to me and puts his head down at my feet. He literally put his head very gently on the top of my feet. And I'm like, Percy, please. Whatever you did, I'll forgive you. Just please tell me what happened. Whatever you did, I promise you I won't hold it against you. I need to know. I'm convinced that he like, I'm convinced he like fucking took like a massive shit all over the basement or something, okay? Like, it's gotta be something that is bad, is what I've gathered at this point. I'm like, he either like, maybe he broke into the guest room and he got into his dog food and he ate all of his dog food because he knows that he's not supposed to do that. Or maybe he like shat all over the basement. Or it's something. He did something. I know he did something. He's acting like he's acting like I need to ask where he was on 9/11, okay? Like, he's fucking, it's not good, okay? And I searched the entire fucking house, top to bottom, trying to find out what he did, and I can't find anything. So now I'm wondering, I forgot to switch back to the game, but it hasn't been that long, so it's fine. Now I'm wondering, like, what did he do that he thought, okay, so my theory is one of three things, okay? We're gonna start with the least likely. One, I really can't find, like, he did something awful, and I can't find it. Two, he didn't do anything, but he thinks he did something, and he's just, like, it's something dumb that doesn't actually matter, but he thinks that it's a big deal, and he's losing, he was nervous about that, okay? Or three, and this is what's most likely, he just didn't want to go to bed, and was just dragging his feet. But it was the look on his face. His face said, I have done horrible, awful, unforgivable things, and you're going to hate me forever. I'm leaning towards, after some reflection time, I'm leaning towards that he just fucking didn't want to go to bed. Like a toddler when you're just like, it's time for bed! And they pretend to be asleep on the couch. That's the vibe. He's a funny dog, though. He's so expressive, right? I love a good expressive. He's got human eyes. We call him the skinwalker, okay? Because he's got such human eyes that it's kind of fucking intimidating. Alright, we're hiring. We're hiring. Who's looking for a job? We're hiring. You look like you, sir. Good sir. Who are you? Jung, I got rid of your last job. I broke down the entire building for your last job. Are you interested? We're hiring. We're hiring. Jung, welcome. You're the new farmer of the village. I'm glad that you enjoy your new occupation, sir. If you have any complaints, don't come to me. I don't care. You're more than welcome to leave whenever you want. But it's not safe out there, Jung. If you leave, you'll die. Anyway. So far, so good. We are now up to 3 farms, which is significantly better than 0. These people have such poor fucking planning skills. What do you mean you don't need any farms? You're villagers. You can't just live off fish. How are you going to make more villagers? I'm just checking every single house. We are not having, I refuse. No fishing village, no fisheries allowed. No fishy business. None. 0 fishy, I don't even know what this fucking place is. Why do we have an observer just placed in the middle? That squid's looking a little fishy. But, that was a good one. This isn't a fishy. This isn't fishy. I think we got them all. We might have one more loose in a boot. Might have one more in a boot. And I'm just gonna check every building and make sure that none of them are fisheries. Fuck the fucking fisheries. The problem is that I covered up the water around them all, so if there is a fishery, I probably won't find it until much later down the line. It could be any of these buildings. Watch, I got like fucking COVID or something. Everybody's been so sick. Everybody's been so sick. And here's what I think happened, okay? Is everybody got like influenza A. Okay, everybody got like influenza A. And then they got better. And then we all got influenza B. But like we didn't even have time to be healthy, right? Like it literally went from one to the other. So fast. Hello? Okay, it got so quiet. You can't leave me alone with my thoughts for that long. Out loud, village duck. Stop fucking doing that music. You got no reason to lag. Our frames are good. Checking every single building a million times. Don't worry about it. I think we're good. I think we got all the fisheries. Siobhan. In love with that. Okay. Next is pathways. Do we want to efficient, or do we want to do like the town square first? I'm wondering if the town square is gonna be the most effective thing to do next, because we don't really know what to do with the pathways yet, now do we? Or we could just like kind of wing it, right? We could just wing it. I'm good at winging things. I'm so good at winging things. Some people call me a bird. I'm having a good time, and that's all that's important. I want to get rid of all this fucking gravel. So bad. This doesn't look as good with this texture pack. Okay, we're gonna clear. This is such a fucking. It's tedious work. I know. Trust me, I'm aware. But it's important. You want your village to be pretty. I also acknowledge that we are in a fucking modded Minecraft world, and I am doing village reconstructions. Okay, I'm aware. the most vanilla shit possible. I know. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna flatten this layer out. Oh my god, the use of paths in this fucking. Either make them dirt or make them cobblestone. Please stop making them both. Please, I'm begging you. You know, I have to switch from material to material every single time. This sounds like Pokemon. Okay, flatten it all out, make it look nice, start basic, start simple, work your way up. Everything's fine, everything is grand, everything is dandy. My name's Dandy, woohoo. All in all, I just like helping villagers. I don't know. Something about my hero complex, my savior complex just says, if you see NPCs in desperate need of aid, you must provide it. I can't even pick the mean fucking dialogue options, okay? I'm not built for that. I was made with sugar and spice and everything nice, except for the bitter fucking rage in my heart that was fostered. That wasn't born. I wasn't born angry. I was fucking changed. The world did this to me. The world made me angry. I was born to be kind. I actually think this is my house right here. They all look the same. I should put a sign up. Why? Give it back. Give it back and get fucked. You can just get fucked, mate. I hear paper? What was that? Get fucked, mate. Get fucked, mate. Alright, we'll do. Woo! Give me. Supreme ruler slash goddess slash emperor's residence. There we go. It's a temporary residence, but it's a residence nonetheless. And then right here in the middle of town, we're just gonna do a happy worker is a busy worker. No, wait. Then we'll do another one over by the wishing well. Well, it'll be like a suggestion, because you know people come to wishing wells. They come to wishing wells with like they want to wish for things, right? But the only problem is that sometimes you just can't think of something to wish. So I wish, my caps lock is on, to be more productive. There we go. There you go. It's a recommendation. They don't have to wish for that, obviously. Obviously, you can wish for whatever you want. But you know, it's your wish. But if you come up to the wishing well and you're just like, oh man, I can't. I don't even know what I got my daily quarter. The quarter I get for working my 12-hour shift. You know, I got my daily quarter, and I'm gonna use it today on my wish at the wishing well. And I can't think of a single thing to wish for. Now they can walk up here and hang on. I'm gonna roleplay. Can you, Mariko, roleplay with me, okay? Ah, what a great day. What a great day. I did such good work on the farm today. Time to go collect my daily allowance. Knock, knock, knock. Foreman, I finished my 12-hour shift today. Foreman, it was such a good day at work. Foreman, please, can I have my daily allowance? Foreman, what's my daily allowance? Ah, 25 cents. How generous. I would do this work for free if I didn't need to eat. Thank you, Foreman. Thank you. What am I gonna do with my daily allowance today, Mariko? You say the wishing well. You think the wishing well is a good plan. You know, I've always wanted to go to the wishing well. It sounds so magical. I'm gonna go to the wishing well now. Thanks for the suggestion, Mariko. I'm gonna take my daily 25 cents. Oh, no! I walked all the way to the wishing well because I wanted to experience something magical, but I can't think of what to wish for. Whatever will I do? Oh, what's this? A sign. I wish to be more productive. What an amazing idea! I didn't think of that. That's a great idea. I wish to be more productive. And then you throw in, do I have any rocks by any chance? Okay. And then I throw in my daily allowance, 1 quarter. What a great wish. I feel like that was definitely worth the quarter. It was worth my daily allowance. I don't need to eat today. It's fine. I got to experience magic. Thanks, Mariko. I needed somebody to bounce that idea off of. Great. I didn't mean for this to become a communist village. The bits build themselves, okay? I'm simply a vessel. I'm simply a vessel for what is to come. Bread. Love it. Any bahoozles. Back to making pathways. To be fair, look. If anybody has anything to say against the village being like this, okay, if any of the villagers have a differing opinion and would like to voice it, they are more than welcome to get the fuck out. I'm not holding them here against their will. Ask the guy who keeps wandering off and then coming back, okay? It's a scary world out there, okay? But I'm not holding them here. They can go wherever they want, whenever they want to go there, okay? But if they're gonna stay here, they're gonna have to follow my fucking rules. And one of them is 12-hour shifts. From sunrise to sunset, you are working. I didn't mean to power sprint at the fucking chest like that. Misclicked there. They just really love being productive, okay? I'm not making them. Realistically, what could I do? What could I do to make them stop, even, if I wanted to? I'd have to lock them up. They love working. I couldn't stop them from working if I wanted them to. Ignore that I used to, literally exile the lazy villagers, and probably will continue to do so, because why the fuck are you in my village taking up space for no reason? Ignore that, okay? Everything's fine. They're happy to be here. And I'm making things so much better. Did you see what they were dealing with before I got here? Crazy. And they're gonna get walls soon. Like, around the village, there's gonna be a giant wall to keep the monsters out. Because what if I decide to stay up late one day? Remember, I am technically the god of this world. If I don't sleep, the sun is going to set. And the monsters are going to spawn. And I need to be able to stay up late sometimes without having to worry about the entire village being ransacked. So, they're gonna get a giant wall to keep them safe when I choose to do my late night explorations. Explorations? I didn't like that very much. I don't like the cobblestone. Can we fucking stop with the cobblestone? Cobblestone's annoying. And this village has so much of it, too. If you're gonna do cobblestone, at least make it an effective path, okay? This path is all over the place. It's not even, it doesn't even make sense. We're carving it all out. No cobblestone. I can't smell the essential oil packet anymore. I can't tell if it's because the smell fully dispersed or if it's because it's so ingrained in my lungs now that smelling it's not going to help me anymore, so it just got rid of it. It's just like, don't worry about the smell anymore. Just don't worry about the smell anymore. It's a good smell, it's just kind of killing me a little bit on the inside. Oh, how are we doing on time? 8:30? 8:39? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll probably go to we'll do another, like, 15 minutes or so of just me fucking around. Oh, what do you do? What do you do on stream, Jasmine? We're so curious. What are your streams? It's just me fucking around. 9 times out of 10, it's just me fucking around. I told one of my coworkers, guys, it's such a big step. It's such a big step for me. I told one of my coworkers that I'm a streamer. That's usually nobody's business but me and God's, okay? But I told them. I told them a couple days ago. I think I might have already told you guys that I told them. But I told them a couple days ago. And today, they asked if we could hang out today. And I told them that I couldn't. And I told them, we were in front of other coworkers. And I'm just like, I'm getting some work done on my computer. And they're like, you're getting work done on your computer? I'm like, yeah, I'm getting work done on my computer. And they're like, oh, yeah, for sure. How about tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Just know that I cancel plans. I don't make plans. I mean, I don't cancel plans for you guys, but I don't make plans for you guys. This is a plan. I stick to my fucking plans, okay? The only reason I'll ever cancel a stream is if I'm just not feeling it. And it's gotta be, like, really not feeling it, too. It can't just be like, I'm kind of, like, not in the mood. It's gotta be like, oh my gosh, if I turn this camera on right now, I might start crying. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm not really in the happy-go-lucky. Like, today was a good example of that. I don't know, I'm just not in a good happy-go-lucky mood right now. I don't know if this is going to be the best attitude to stream in. And then I turn the camera on, and I'm like, actually, this might be the best attitude to stream with. Because, by gosh, am I fucking talkative today. By gosh, do I just need to go. What I really need to do is I need to set some time aside to... Did this stuff go away, or did I just plan it? I don't even know. What I really need to do is I need to set some time aside to edit. And I don't know if I want to cut, because I was thinking about doing 3 streams this week, but I might cut down. I mean, realistically, I've been doing 2 streams a week, even though I used to do 3. I've been sticking pretty consistently to 2 streams a week recently. I'm wondering if I should keep it that way, because I need more time to put videos together. And I was saying that I wanted to actually post more YouTube videos this year. We're 2 years in, and 2 months in, and I still haven't fucking even, I think I sat down to do it one time. Like, I need to put more time aside to do the shit that I actually want to do. Because I do like doing this stuff, okay? I do. I enjoy my little time as my little streamer hobby, okay? Call me your little hobby streamer, okay? That's me. That's me now, okay? I'm the hobby streamer. I enjoy my little streaming hobby. I do. I appreciate it. And I have fun. But I got lots of fucking shit going on, okay? I got lots of shit. None of it's very fun. Most of it's not fun. I have to work. That's fucking lame. I have to work and that's lame. I have to sell my blood now because I live in a society where a full-time job's not enough to pay your fucking bills. So I have to go sell my blood twice a week. I actually like selling my blood. Fun fact. Any doctors who want to break down for me why I feel so good after selling my blood, please let me know. Why is it that after I donate plasma, I feel like a whole new person? Anybody figure that out, let me know. Sometimes, you know, you just need to filter your blood. Sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned blood filter. They got mad at me last time, and I kind of didn't want to go. I don't want to go back anymore. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can kind of see it. There's a bruise on my arm right there. It's from them. They pricked me, right? And then it slipped. It moved out of the vein, so they had to do it again, right? So they like they had to move it. They moved it around a couple times, couldn't find it, so they took it out and put it back in. And all of that led up to now I have a bruise on my arm, and it was really bad last week. And I went back the next, like not the next day, because for anybody who doesn't know, you can donate plasma twice in a 7-day period, but not back to back. So you can't go like Wednesday and Thursday, but you can go Wednesday and Friday, and then you can't go again until the following Wednesday. Okay, so. I came back after the 24-hour or 48-hour period that they require you to do it in between donation visits. And the lady looked at my arm and she goes, "Where'd you get that from?" And I was like, I didn't say this, but in my head I was like, "Where do you think I got it from?" What do you think? I want you to check your calendar real fast. This is cool. Do we want to go kind of mining? Not like mining. We can go kind of mining. We got a couple minutes. Let's clear our inventory, take a couple pickaxes, and go to ham on that fucking place right there. I don't want to do any more of this pathway shit. That sounds like Later Jasmine's problem. I've been saying that a lot. Later Jasmine's getting a lot on her plate. Clear. Anything that'll go. Anything that'll go. Anything that'll go. That's it. That's all that'll go. And then we got a sack of dirt and a single loose dirt block. We've got a sword. We need a pickaxe. At least another one. Just one more to get us through the day. Sound good? Sounds good to me. I don't like the way my inventory is set up right now. There we go. Better. Let's go. Back to that. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Solid. Okay, let's go back to that cool hole we found. What would be really cool is if you could program the villagers to mine for you. I'm thinking Pal World shit, okay? Where you're just like, alright, here's the mine, go. I know you can do that with Minecraft Comes Alive, but that's not in this mod pack. Where is the little hole that I just saw? I think I went this way. Maybe I'm making things up, though. A fireplace. I already know about that place, though. Okay. I'm just gonna walk around. Eventually I'll find it again. Do I have the village pinged on this map? I don't think I do. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I'm not gonna go very far. Is it right here, maybe? No. I was saying something before. I don't think that's it. Hey, yo. You good up here, dog? Gay, you got big! I wouldn't wander too far from the village, Gay. It's not very safe out here. What if it gets dark? Like I said, every villager's allowed to make their own choices. I'm a supreme overlord, not a fucking dictator. I don't want to go too far into this cave because it looks dark. And there's a skelly. Look at him skelly. And there's another skelly right there. He's got an enchanted bow. I'm trapped! Gay, help! I hopped out by myself. I didn't need your help. I am supreme and overlordly. Overly lordly. That's me. You could sum me up that just like that. I like that the leaves on the ground kind of reflect the colors of the trees around it. That's a nice little addition to the textures that they added for this mod pack. Sometimes I talk really officially like I know what I'm talking about, but in reality, I've got no fucking idea how anything programming works. I do know that this- I'm standing by. It's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. Let's go explore down here. Ooh, a redstone cave. Very useful. These things pack a punch, too. Decent amount of redstone. Real decent. I don't want to really, like, go down, just because I know I'm gonna die. And we're not trying to be that explorative today. It is day 4. We don't need to already start pushing our luck. That sounds like later me's problem. I think before we go, like, real mining, we're gonna need to strip mine. Because... Please, I've got a lag spike. Please don't fucking fall. Because before we go, real mining, we're gonna need some better armor. Because right now our armor's looking a little bit fucking on the sadder side of things. Okay. We aren't ready for any real versions of combat anytime soon. I swear to God. It's a gecko! Come here. Come here. I'm not petting you. I'm picking you up. Come here. We can't run with them in our arms. It will result in us putting them down. Oh, wait. We can run a little bit. Okay. We're gonna run this guy back to the village. He's going to live in he's gonna live in... The villagers are gonna let him out, but if I bring him to the village, maybe he'll hang out. You know? Maybe we'll get lucky. It's getting dark outside. We gotta move a little quicker. Come on, lizard! Come on! It's a cat! Come on, lizard! Come on, lizard! I'm gonna put you inside my house. You and I are gonna be roommates now. And they were roommates. And they were... Oh my god, they were roommates. And we got another iron golem. Guys, we're beefing up this village. Now that they have access to food and beds. I'm gonna fill every single house with so many beds. It's gonna be almost borderline ineffective. Get back here. No. No. Be upset. You're allowed to be upset. I would be upset too if some random giant picked me up and carried me back to their house and made me live in their house with them, okay? Be mad. Just realize that you're gonna get over it a lot long before you ever get a chance to escape. You're gonna get over it. Okay? Okay. As long as we're clear about that. Ugh, my hands are cold. Hand noises. Okay. And the villager that lets my lizard out is going to be exiled. First villager to let my lizard out is getting exiled. And when I say exiled, I mean that's what I'm gonna tell their friends and family. Here it is. I just went the wrong way. Okay, here's a little alcove. I don't know what Sapphire does in this game, so we're gonna leave it. Here's a little space I was kind of thinking about exploring a little bit of. What's this? Redstone buds. Cute. I don't want to go too far, because I don't want to die. But I'm down for the idea of a little explore. I'm not seeing any interesting ore here. We'll love me a good little explore. Hope we don't find anything too scary. I'm a little bitch. And this like drops a decent amount of redstone too. I think it's one per block that you break, if I remember correctly. We're gonna test it. I don't do a whole, yeah, you get one piece per, so like all of this is one piece of redstone each. Like it's pretty decent. Okay, I like it. I'm not gonna lie, having a decent redstone cave this close to home is like really making me lean towards the idea of like a bone. We could have a dog now. It really makes me lean towards the idea of actually doing redstone shit, which I don't do. Like I can do redstone shit, okay? I can. I mean, I'm a little out of practice, so it might be a little rough at start. But I've been known to do a couple pretty cool things with redstone. Just takes a little practice, you know? I just have to get in the swing of things. Do you guys see that helmet over there? Is that a zombie? On the map, not like in my field of view. They tell me if the zombies have armor on them. Icicle, it must be cold in here. That's interesting. Interesting development we've got there. I almost just fucking fell. Whew, would've been funny. I don't want to go down there. It sounds like death. Oh shit. Oh run. Oh run. Oh run. Oh, they spawned so quickly. Oh, I didn't even have a chance. Oh, I thought I could explore a little bit. That lag spike almost just fucked me over. I don't think they noticed me. I think that lag spike actually saved my life. I don't think they had time to realize that I actually existed. Alright, we're gonna get out of this. When you round the corner to immediate panic. I was like that one hair dye brand. You know the one. Boop, boop, boop. Also, really funny name for a hair dye. Manic Panic. Hilarious. Because when do people dye their hair with hair dye at home? When they're in a manic state. Feels right up the alley. Feels right. I don't want to, like, go down there, but I kind of want to go down there. Like, we're gonna stay in the sun. Like, nothing's gonna be able to get us. But, you know. I've had bad luck in the past. With the sun not really doing its job. I think, okay, that might just be from the cave we were just in. I see some mobs on the map. Okay, we don't want to adventure too far in, but I just kind of wanted to see if there was any more besides that iron that I just picked up. Just right here. Without having to explore too deep into the cave. Yeah, okay, I'm not seeing anything. We're not, okay, look. We're not gonna be chickens the entire series. At some point, we're gonna have to make risks. Because if you don't make a risk, you're never going to learn, right? But for now, with the game being so new, it's just not my priority, okay? We're only 4 days in. And the goal is 100. Or when I get bored. Whichever happens first. Okay, I didn't want to have to cut this whole tree down. I just want, you know what? This might actually be a more effective method, is to just dig through the dirt. But yeah, the goal for this is 100 days in modded Minecraft, okay? And this is just for this mod pack. And then after the 100 days in this mod pack, we're gonna switch over to a different mod pack. And we're gonna explore a bunch of different variations of the game. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Or when I get sick of this mod pack and find another one that I like. Because I don't hold myself to any rules or standards outside of my own expectations. Right? Get back home. Don't let the gecko out. I forgot he was even fucking here. What do we want to name him? What's his vibe? I'm getting Travis vibes, which I don't really like, because I don't know a whole lot of people named Travis that are enjoyable to be around. No offense if your name is Travis, of course. But, like, in my real life. But that makes sense. That makes sense to me. His name is Travis now. I don't have a sign for him, but that's his name. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end things. We're gonna end things right here, actually. I'm thinking. I think we're gonna be done for the day. Bit sleepy. Kind of want to go wash my face and like relax for a minute before I get some good old shut eyes. If you're here, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you haven't already, make sure to hit that follow button. Best way to support your favorite streamers is share your favorite parts of stream with your friends to get more people in chat for the next one. I'll be back on Wednesday with some more Marvel Rivals with the Spooky Boys, right? Until then, make sure that you, you know, have a good time. Have a good time. Do something kind this week. Do something kind for yourself and do something kind for people around you. If you're missing me when I'm not live, go ahead and check out my socials down below because we got plenty of content for you guys to check out down there. And yeah, Yazarunos. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Okay? Okay. 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 Actually, you know what? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Is anyone I know live? Before I kick you out, is anyone I know live? If somebody I know is live, we'll raid. If somebody I don't know is, if there's nobody I know live, then I'm just gonna end. 50-50 shot. I don't know. I haven't gotten any notifications. A decent amount of people is live right now. We're not gonna raid out to like Shubble or Tubble or Quackity though. Anybody I know? Slum's live. Let's go see what Slum's doing. They're playing Finding Frankie, and apparently they're torturing themselves. So we're gonna go ahead and raid out to Slum. Everybody make sure you be super kind and nice to Slum. Send lots of love. If you've got the birds, you can go ahead and use those birds as the rating emote. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start that raid up. I almost just we could have left without raiding. That'd have been so sad. Thank you guys so much for joining the raid. I see you all. I see you joining. Appreciate you. Love you. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye! And to anybody who stuck around for some fucking reason, hang on, my computer's running so slow. Rating is so hard on my poor PC. My poor PC. Goodbye!